Hello everybody, Ragtag Zagvi here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we faced off and defeated the fear. And this episode, I am gonna try and hunt for a very rare creature. Now, supposedly, somewhere in I think this area or the next area, there is a very rare snake that you can catch. The downside, you can only catch it with the mice trap. You cannot catch it in any other way. Supposedly, this is supposed to be a very easy area to get it in. If I don't end up catching it, then I'll probably look for it off screen. But yeah, where did it say the easy area is? Let's see here. There's a tree that has a flat top. It's a bit south of the center. Talk about this tree. So let's plant some traps. There's a book. So how mouse traps work is that you lay them down, you enter the area and leave the area, and then something should be caught in them. But yeah, there's supposed to be like a very rare creature that you can only get through the mice traps. Frog, so they are utterly not what I want. Yeah, if it does take a while, I will eventually just hunt for it off screen. Yeah, but supposedly there's supposed to be a very rare creature, and it's supposed to be a snake from what I understand. Yeah, so I'll give this a few tries. If I don't find it, then I will look for it off screen. In between episodes. Frog. That is the thing I'm looking for. Okay, cage full. Get rid of the dart frogs. Believe it or not, you get an achievement for finding this creature. After you catch it, you want to call a paramedic.
Snake, you caught a Tsuchinoko.
What? Is it true, Snake?
Yeah.
Way to go, my man! You really are the boss's apprentice.
Yes, it looks like sending you in was worth it after all. Hurry up and finish your mission and then bring it back to us. Under no circumstances are you to eat it, is that clear?
Yeah, so you find the Tsuchinoko. This is, I believe, supposed to be a Japanese cryptid, I believe. So I don't know what's it doing here in Russia, of all places. But, yeah, it's supposed to be a Japanese cryptid that is like a very fat snake, if we take a look at it. It's supposed to be, like, very fat. It is supposed to be capable of human speech, and it has a tendency of lying. This is a very rare snake that I have never caught before. And if you can carry this thing with you through the entire game, you do get an unlockable for it. But anyway, let's see what Sigurd has to say about the mouse traps.
Hey, you got a mouse trap. That mouse trap is a portable tool for capturing small animals alive. Press the weapon button to place it on the ground. Come back a little bit later and there might be a frog or a snake caught in there. Whether or not you actually catch anything, though, is all a matter of luck. Don't get all down if there's nothing in the trap. Try and try again. Also, don't forget that you need some bait in the trap or nothing's gonna come crawling in there. If you capture an animal with a trap, it won't have any bait left. Just crawl to pick it up, then put some more bait back in and set it down again. You can use the map in the survival viewer to see where you've placed traps. If you forget where you put a trap, just look at the map.
So yeah, found myself the very rare snake. I have never caught this snake before in any run I've done, because I've only became aware of its existence very recently. But yeah, if you can manage to hang on to that snake throughout the entirety of your playthrough, you will get a reward for it. Now to show off something interesting, because I heard them saying, "I'm hungry." If you throw them something poisonous, you can kill them this way.
Huh? Who was that just now? Huh?
So he'll see it. They'll get so hungry they'll eat whatever food you throw out, and they eat something poisonous, they'll instantly die. It's honestly kind of funny. Da 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 da. I put a grenade and a magazine on. Ready?
What's wrong?
What's wrong? You've died from poison.
Huh?
What the? Why was he dazed? Let's make room for a calorie mate. So he died from poisoning. Yeah, so here's the locked door. Now, I forgot to show this. I might show this in a bonus video, but if you go near this locked door, there will be actually a conversation about it, and Snake should have commented on it. Why am I losing stamina very quickly? Oh, because I have food poisoning, that's why.
I want some more.
Here, I want some more. I believe we contact the Major while we're here.
Snake, camouflage uniforms alone are not enough. You'll need to put on face paint as well.
I thought he would have something to say, although I think we should be getting there we go, this should be Ada.
Snake, are you there?
Eva, where are you?
In the fortress, in Groznygrad. Dr. Sokolov is here too.
Is he all right?
He's fine. Right now he's busy putting the finishing touches on the Shagohod.
Good. That means they haven't killed him.
Not yet anyway, but you better hurry. They've already finished the Phase 2 tests. Once the final preparations are complete, they'll have no more use for him. The Colonel won't have any qualms about killing him if he thinks the CIA is closing in.
Eva, you can't let Sokolov out of your sight.
I know. Snake, do you know where Groznygrad is?
Granin told me that I should be able to get there from the mountains to the north, through an underground tunnel.
Granin told you?
Yeah, he even gave me the key to the warehouse.
Why?
'Cause he was drunk, I guess.
You've got to be kidding me.
Hell if I know.
Snake, there's one problem with that route.
What problem?
The mountain entrance to the underground tunnel that leads to the fortress is sealed. You need a key to get in.
A key? What about the key Granin gave me?
That key won't work. But don't worry, I'll figure something out. have an idea. There are some ruins at the top of the mountains. Meet me there.
The top of the mountains. Got it.
Wait, there's something else I've got to tell you.
Now what?
I heard that one of the cobras is waiting for you in the jungle at the foot of the mountains. He's a legendary sniper called the End.
Yeah, I've seen him before. That ridiculously old guy, right?
Don't underestimate him. He's known as the father of modern sniping.
Is he alone? No spotter?
None. He's all by himself. Apparently, he doesn't need a spotter.
You can't be serious.
The entire forest is on his side.
The forest?
Stay alert.
Yeah, I'd hate to have it be the end for me.
Well, we just learned that one of the other cobras is waiting for us. The End. So yeah, another boss fight coming up very quickly.
The name of that forest is Sviato Gorny. In Russian, it means something like the sacred mountain path. The name comes from an old folk tale about mountain spirits who passed through there on their way to Sokrovieno, the forest to the north. Head north and you'll come to Sokrovieno. The tunnel that leads to the mountains is in the northern area of Sokrovieno. I'll meet you in the ruins at the top of the mountains. I'll give you the key to the tunnel leading to Groznygrad when you get there. Remember, go north. But Sokrovieno is also where...
I know. The end, right?
Yeah. One of the cobras, the End, is waiting for you in Sokrovieno. He's a legendary sniper. Until you defeat him in battle...
I won't be able to move on.
Right.
Then I'll just have to beat him.
I guess you will.
Eva,
What?
I couldn't get a hold of you for a while there. What were you doing?
What do you think I was doing?
That's what I'm asking you.
Why are you asking me that?
Because I want to know, that's why.
Want to know what?
Will you stop answering my questions with questions?
Are you mad? See ya. Now all you have to do is follow the tunnel north to the mountains of Krasnogorye. But you might want to swing around east first. There's a provision storehouse there.
Snake, have you been contacted by Eva?
Yeah, she said we'd meet up in the ruins at the top of the mountains. She also said she'd picked up the key to get into the tunnel that leads to Groznygrad.
Good. Hurry to the rendezvous with Eva. Head for the mountains. Proceed north through the woods. There's an entrance to a mine shaft at the far northeast corner. Climb up the shaft and you'll come out in the mountains. Head north,
I'm on it.
but stay on your toes. Isn't the Cobra Unit sniper lying in wait for you?
Yeah, the end. But there's no other way.
Watch yourself. Your opponent is a legendary sniper. Your fight with the End will likely be a long and grueling one. You should stock up on battle necessities like ammunition and provisions now, while you still can.
Those codec calls done. Let's get moving. Let's see, is there anyone? Don't spot anything. It gives you a good view, it's showing you some fruits, but otherwise, don't see any. Ooh, book. Now I want to be very careful about progressing because there should be a path where there's splits and there should be like an ammunition area. I like a little hidey area. I want to be careful because I believe there are enemies. You can also spot a trap there. Really? You honestly didn't hear that?
was that?
Also, funny thing, I think if you equip the magazines and call Sigurd, he'll say something.
You say you're using a magazine? A magazine is what's left when you empty the clip of a gun. But what do you plan to do with it?
I'm going to throw it.
Throw it?
Yeah. The sound it makes when it hits the ground will distract the enemy's attention.
Ah, a diversion. Guess state-of-the-art weapons aren't the only things that determine victory or defeat.
Here we go. Come on, angle him so that way. There you go. He falls into the trap and dies. I believe there should be a few others. Ooh. Get chased away by hornets. Let's progress further. So I want to make sure I'm checking my map because I want to check when there's a split in the path. Should be coming up soonish. Down. Can I lower him into that?
Huh? I hear something. Huh? I hear something.
Oh, he's smart enough to go around it. I was hoping he would be dumb enough to go for the trap. Right, this is the split. And I hope I am remembering this correctly, but I believe that way takes us to the boss fight. This way should take us to where the where I believe the storage warehouse should be. I hope I'm remembering it correctly. Yeah, there's like a little cottage here that should give us some supplies. There's a machine gun turret. Snake, go inside. Alright, let's eat some food to make up some room.
I want some more.
Now let's blow this place up. So they have no food reserves.
This is HQ.
Radio, call HQ.
What's going on? Respond.
Love that HQ immediately gunned down.
Something wrong. Support unit confirm their status.
underneath the house. Seeing that you're both gonna stand so close to each other.
You just...
Did you just kaboom? Don't even try to run away from the grenades. Like, did you hear something? Death. There's still enemies here?
Must still be in this area. Find him.
Open the door. Just to sneak up on you.
Who's that?
Or you'll just instantly know on here. That's also cool. I was hoping to hold you up. Actually, do the Colonel and anybody have any information about this area?
Your fight with the End will likely be a long and grueling one. You should stock up on battle necessities like ammunition and provisions now, while you still can.
Eva. There's a house here in the middle of the woods.
So there is.
It looks like a cottage, but what is it?
It really was a cottage once. It was originally the dacha of a high-ranking official. Now it's being used as a relay station. There should be a supply of ammo and rations. I also heard they put an M63 light machine gun in there. But watch out. There's supposed to be a unit posted in there.
Ah, so there's a gun to find. Let's look around for this gun. I don't know if I've already picked it up, but let's search for it. Some TNT. Bullets. If I can't find it, I will look up its location and go look for it in the next episode. Unless I already picked it up and I didn't realize it. Where the hell is this machine gun? Oh wait, I think it's... There it is. You have to crawl for it. It's under the crawl space. Let's grab it. The M63, an American light machine gun. Let's equip it and find out about it, shall we? Now I'll leave the area and we'll save. That way I can make sure I can keep this gun and not have to go looking for it again.
I see you got yourself an M63. The M63 is an American-made system weapon.
Yeah, I've heard of it before, but...
But you never got your hands on one. Doesn't surprise me. It's brand new. They only developed it last year. I'm thinking they probably captured some in Southeast Asia and sent them back for research. The term system weapon refers to a design where most of the parts are interchangeable, allowing you to create a lot of different variations from a single original model. Using a set of basic components as the core, you can mix and match parts to create any number of different weapons. It's like a convertible rifle. By switching barrels and magazines around, you can make everything from an assault rifle and a carbine to a light machine gun and even a belt-feeding medium machine gun. Not only does this save the trouble of having to organize a bunch of different weapons on different lines, but it also has the added benefit of cutting down on the amount of training needed for each soldier. Most of the parts are made by presswork and lost wax casting, so they can be manufactured in countries that lack a developed technological base.
Nice touch.
The variation you've got there is the belt-fed light machine gun. It was originally designed for use in squad support missions.
It's a lot lighter than the M60.
Yeah, you won't find a lighter weight light machine gun than that. It ought to be pretty easy to handle in the jungle. Make good use of it.
There we go. So now that we learned about it, let's leave the areas. That way I know for a fact when I save, it keeps my progress. Because apparently if you save in the same area, it doesn't keep anything you collect. Which is really stupid. Yeah, but this is a fun gun to have. It's also very useful for a segment later on in the game. Really, I don't have enough room.
Delicious.
Anyway, let's leave. And we'll save the game here. So, if you enjoyed this episode, do you like the videos? It helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below in your thoughts of this
Do you
episode.
want to save?
And share the video so more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I will see you all next time. Later.
Snake, have you seen The Magnificent Seven?
Sorry.
It's a remake of the Japanese classic The Seven Samurai, only in a Western setting. This tiny Mexican village is attacked every year by bandits. Finally, the village elder can't stand it any longer and decides to hire someone to protect the village. 7 gunmen respond to the call. They teach the villagers how to shoot and prepare for the oncoming attack. But then, the enemy shows up at the village with a huge band.
Then what happens?
You'll just have to see it for yourself. I don't want to spoil it.
Oh.
Movies are only fun when you actually watch them. There's something you have to experience for yourself.